sunshine and the temperatures are slowly getting warmer. If you've been following the journey right through winter, we've been meeting online to do our fitness test on the first of every month to keep ourselves accountable to each other and to keep ourselves motivated through those colder months. So come spring, come right now, we're in the best shape possible to make the most of the weather and our fitness and health and get ready for summer. So I'm a few days late. It is Monday, the first Monday in spring, so it's actually the 5th today, and I'm going to do my fitness test right now to see how I've gone from day one, back on the 1st of June, way back before the cold weather hit, to now when the sun is shining. So let's get straight into it. We've got push-ups, we've got the plank, we've got a static squat, and then we've also got the 12-minute fitness test that I do down at the Millpond here at the Foundations. Let's do the push-ups. So remember, if you've been doing them all along, I'll put up on the story the screenshot of the blank sheet so you can record your results down, you can compare. Do them how you've always done them on the first of every month. If you've done the push-ups on the knees, do them on the knees. Done them on the toes, do them on the toes. If you've done them against the wall, continue against the wall, because we want to measure that improvement. So we want to try and keep the test the exact same scenario, so to speak, as we have done previously. There's 20. $27. Remember, you can't take the hands off and stretch. You can hold the position with your hands on the ground. We're going to complete fatigue. You can no longer push yourself back up. I'm at 35. If you notice your technique is starting to waver too, maybe not keeping the body straight, stop the test there. You're not getting low enough. There's 40. Getting hard, 42. $45. How does it compare? I know I got in the 40s last time. I don't know if it was 43 or 46. I'll share with you after. So next we have the static squat. So my head across the wall and we'll hold it. Guess what? We need to be able to sit against something. So we'll go for a wander over to the ant nest, or outside the ant nest anyway. I'm going to sit myself against the wall. Maybe I don't slide. It's a bit wet here. Better put the time on as well. So this one, the thighs, the upper legs, parallel to the ground. You should be able to sit a dinner plate on as if you're going to eat dinner. Back flat against the wall. And we're simply holding this for as long as we can. Arms are still shaking from the push-ups. Beautiful day though. Trying to resist the temptation to look at the watch at this early stage. Again, I can't remember what I got. I try, when I do redo my fitness tests, I try not to look at the previous results when I'm doing them, because I find it puts a number in your head, which you sometimes get to it and then go, I'm done. Or you go, there's no way I'm going to get that today. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was 2 minutes something that I can't remember. My legs are feeling it. I haven't done a lot of leg training over the past month. I've done a lot of running though, and I had my 2 or 3 races, including City Surf. I think my legs are still actually sore from those races 2 weeks ago. Felt them the other day doing some hills. I looked at my watch, had 2 minute 50. Oh, shouldn't have done that, psyched myself out. Now the legs are really shaking. Gotta get myself back in the game here. Some people prefer to know what they're aiming for, because they can keep going, okay, another 10 seconds, another 10 seconds. So it's a personal preference whether you know going into a fitness test what you got last time or not, whether it works for you or not. Starting to slide. Holding for as long as I can. Legs are on fire. They're shaking. Feel myself trying to hold it, trying not to slide. Try to take the mind elsewhere. I'm done. Oh, I can hardly stand up. Ooh, 3:01. I am happy with that as I walk around just to get feeling back in the legs. Ouch. Oh, okay. So we're going to go back to the mat in the sunshine, and we're going to, just casually hold the plank. See how we go. Okay. Set you up there. Should be able to see me. 3:01. Happy with that. 45 push-ups, 3:01. Hoping they're improvements. I'll be disappointed, I'll be honest. I'll be disappointed if they're not. Okay. Again, I don't know what I got in the plank last time. So I'm just going to go down and hold it. Forearms on the ground, keeping the body nice and straight. Make sure the hips aren't sticking up here. Make sure they're not sagging. If you've done the plank each time on the knees, do it again on the knees this time. Keep it comparable to every time that we've done it. June, July, August, and now September. Make sure you've got the core activated so you're pulling the belly button in towards the spine. My legs are shaking still. My feet are sliding on the wet, dewy grass. Hold it for as long as we can. Again, no resting. If you feel the technique out, one warning. So if your hips are up, that's a warning. Getting back into position. Stop sliding. I'd like to get to 2 minutes. Again, I'm not sure what I got last time. Possibly in 2 minutes. Feel free, please, to share your results on Instagram or Facebook on the socials, or just send me a message. Let me know how you went, especially from the first one that you did. You may have just joined in August, that's fine. Maybe you've been doing it right through from the start of June. Try and push to 2. Whole body is shaking. Trying to get the technique good. We're in minute 50. Try and get a few more seconds out. And feel the hips dropping. 2:14 everyone. So they are my 3 tests here outside the ant nest. The push-ups, the static squats and the plank. I'm going to head down to the Millpond shortly where I do my 12-minute fitness test. The 12-minute fitness test, ideally do it on the same course you've been doing for the previous fitness tests. If it's your first time that you're joining in, pick somewhere relatively flat, and something you can measure is always a good idea, because we want to know how far we've gone in that 12 minutes, and that's the aim of the 12-minute test, is to cover as much distance as you can in 12 minutes. You can walk it, you can run it, but the aim is to move for the 12 minutes and cover as much distance as you can, and try and improve on that each time you do the fitness test. Thank you for joining in everyone. I'll see you shortly down at the Millpond. Hopefully the sun sticks around. So down at the Millpond now for my 12-minute fitness test for spring, to see how I've improved, hopefully, over the winter months. I know last time I went backwards by about 100 meters, I think it was, maybe a bit less. My best has been 2.8 Ks. I'm after that today. So as I said, try and get something that you can do repeatedly on, something you can measure and you can compare month to month when you do your fitness tests. Okay, let's go do it. I'll speak to you at the end. 12 minutes. And done. I think I might have just got it. I almost got 4 full laps. I started over here in the corner. I got here just before the bridge. I'm pretty sure when I did 2.8, it was further on top of that little slope. I don't know, I have to wait till I've done the cool down and stop the watch, and it'll show me. Whew, push through. And what drove me there, and everyone's different with their motivation, but one I had a point to prove to myself. Most people be aware, I've talked about recently, and over the last 12 months especially, my battle with anxiety, and it creeps in every now and again, especially with my running, especially pushing at a high intensity. And I want to prove to myself today that I can match that 2.8 I did 2 months ago, especially with the races I've done. I've ran them well. That was the point to prove to myself. That was my internal motivation. And then externally is everyone watching the trainer try and set the example. So I can't stop halfway through. I got to keep pushing. So thanks to you for one, keeping me accountable throughout the winter months, but also making myself push when it comes to the test. We're here for each other. Accountability, motivation, support. Let me know how you went. Share it on Instagram or Facebook. If you don't want to go public with it on those social platforms, just send me a message. I'll put the number in at the bottom of the clip. This will all be up on YouTube, the Fitness YouTube channel. Let me know how you went. Hoping you improved, but most of all, I hope that you kept that motivation, that commitment going throughout the winter months, and you're ready to spring into summer, because spring is here. I'm going to enjoy the cool down. Be active, everyone. I'll see you at the ant nest or in the great outdoors.